The garage air hung heavy, thick with dust and memories. Brian moved like a ghost among the shrouded furniture and forgotten toys. Each item was a shard of their past, reflecting Linda's vibrant spirit. He stopped by a workbench, cluttered with tools and half-finished projects. Linda had always been the dreamer, the builder, the one who breathed life into their shared visions. He picked up a chipped ceramic bird, a souvenir from their honeymoon in Italy. Linda had insisted they buy it from a street vendor, charmed by its imperfections. Holding the bird now, Brian felt the weight of her absence pressing down on him. It was as if the world had lost its color, its music, its laughter. He continued sorting through boxes, each one a Pandora's box of memories. There were photo albums filled with smiling faces, now frozen in time. There were letters tied with faded ribbon, their words whispering of love and dreams. Each object was a tiny pinprick to his heart, a reminder of the life they had built together, the life that was now gone. Behind a stack of old winter tires, Brian found it, a weathered wooden box tucked away as if hidden from time itself. Curiosity sparked through his grief, a flicker of light in the darkness. He knelt down, his fingers tracing the rough-hewn surface of the box. It was surprisingly heavy. He lifted it carefully, feeling a tremor of anticipation. As he pried open the box, a musty scent wafted up like a forgotten secret. Inside, nestled in layers of yellowed cloth, lay stacks of money, neatly bundled and tied with twine. Beneath the money, a small white envelope. His name scrawled across it in Linda's familiar handwriting. His heart pounded in his chest, a mixture of confusion and dread. The words blurred as he read, each one a tiny hammer blow to his soul. Linda's letter, penned in her final weeks, spoke of hope and sacrifice. It was her secret fund, saved painstakingly over months for a radical new treatment, a last-ditch effort to cheat fate, a treatment she'd never told him about. Brian sank to the floor, the weight of Linda's secret crushing him. She had borne her burden alone, shielding him from the harsh reality of her illness. He could almost hear her voice, filled with that familiar blend of strength and tenderness. She had always been the braver one, the one who faced challenges head-on, with a smile on her face and fire in her heart. He remembered her infectious laughter, her unwavering optimism, even in the face of adversity. She had taught him the true meaning of love, the depth of commitment, the power of hope, and yet, in her final act of love, she had shielded him from her pain, protecting him from the agony of her final choice. He sat there for hours, the garage fading around him. The box of money became a symbol of Linda's unwavering spirit, her fierce love, her selfless heart. He could almost feel her presence beside him, her hand reaching out to his, her warmth enveloping him. And in that moment he knew exactly what he had to do. He would honor her memory, her sacrifice, by ensuring that her hope lived on. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the garage in hues of orange and purple. Brian stood, his legs stiff, his heart heavy yet lighter than it had been in months. He carefully gathered the money, the letter tucked safely inside his shirt pocket close to his heart. He walked out of the garage, leaving the door open, a symbolic gesture of letting go, of moving forward. He knew the pain of losing Linda would always be a part of him, a bittersweet ache in his soul. But he also knew that her love, her legacy would continue to guide him, to shape him, to remind him of the preciousness of life. He would donate the money in Linda's name to a foundation that supported cancer research. It was a small act, but it was an act of love, an act of hope, an act that kept her memory alive. And as he walked towards the setting sun, he could almost hear Linda's voice whispering on the wind, a gentle reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope never dies.